All right, guys. Yeah, my phone just turned off for some bizarre reason. Then I think my finger hit like another app or something. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a part two, guys. Okay, I'm gonna split this into two. I'm not gonna put it into an editor. I'm just gonna roll with part one and two of this video. I think because it just uses up too much space to do to edit two videos together. Anyway, without further ado, so. Yeah, so in the gigs, yeah, I was right next to the projector, perfectly in the middle. So I got Kevin's side of the stage and could hear Belinda's side, and yeah, it was great. I thought Maria Somerville's support slot was really cool. She did this like Lamont Young, Terry Riley kind of drone to end the set, and they let the amps like feedback and stuff even after they left the stage. That was cool, just really getting everybody warmed up for the noise that was about to erupt with MBV. But yeah, she's got good songs as well. I really liked her Fender Jaguar tones. She was getting some really nice offset tones, which offset Fenders are just the best for. Absolutely love them, Jags and Jazz Masters, especially Jazz Masters. So I love the look of the two humbuckers. Yeah, just my dream guitar, and I'm so happy I own a Candy Apple Red one. So lucky to get that with the red headstock. I'm just so grateful for being the owner of such a beautiful guitar. It's more than the guitar to me. Yeah, incredible. Anyway, so then MBV finally walked on. I got my first look at Kevin Shields, like the guy who, like, this channel wouldn't exist without this guy. Like I knew it was a momentous moment. Just seeing him walk on stage was just like seeing God for the first time. Apologies if any of you are religious or anything, but comparing a mere mortal to God. But yeah, it was like a religious, spiritual thing, just seeing Kevin Shields walk on, albeit he had a hat on, fedora. Is it fedora or a cowboy hat or whatever you call it, a trilby? Not sure, but he looked like Stevie Ray Vaughan. A bit Neil Young as well, because he wears it sometimes. I know that Kevin Shields is a big Neil Young fan, so he's probably a bit influenced by that, but I guess the obvious reason is just because he's losing his hair, which is what Mark Gardner did in 2015 when Ride came back. He was wearing that, but then like a year or two into it, he finally took it off and didn't feel embarrassed anymore, which was cool. But yeah, I wish Shields would do the same, really. He should just roll with it, really. There's no point in trying to hide it. It didn't seem like him, but it doesn't suit him, I don't think. So he looks too much like a blues country guy with it on, and he's totally not a blues country guy. He's a alternative rocker. So, yeah, and obviously beautiful Belinda. Absolutely loved her since I was 21. Still beautiful. Still made me feel like fluttery inside, and yeah, just sighing, really. I was just sighing, just wishing I could be with her. But she is in her 60s now, and yeah, I guess it's a bit weird to be thinking about someone twice my age, but she's more like my musical mum. It was like my musical mum and dad, basically, walking out on stage playing that gig. They are my musical mum and dad. That's I'm the offspring of those guys, as well as many other modern shoegazers. That was our mum and dad up there. But yeah, anyway, Belinda's beautiful, and yeah, I was throwing there some kisses. was throwing her some of them during the gig, and I just felt like weak at the knees and that when she was singing, hearing her voice for the first time, and without any effects, her voice is just incredible. That's the thing that really struck me. It's just so smooth, no harshness about it. It's just purely smooth and feminine, and just great. She's got a good range as well, which I think Cigarettes in Your Bed was a highlight because of that, because it did display Belinda's range. That was a song where when the acoustic part kicks in, when Kevin's strumming on the acoustic guitar, that's really when Belinda's voice shined in that gig. I mean, it always shines, but obviously because of the dynamics, the softer dynamics this time in the verse, I could actually hear her voice really well. And that was when I thought, wow, yeah, she really is a star. Beautiful star. I worry about her a lot, really, because, you know, I want her wrapped up in cotton wool, because you never really hear what she's up to and if she's okay. And that's the problem with bands that don't do social media. You just end up wondering, you know, are they okay in life and stuff? And Belinda's one of those beautiful women that I think about a lot, and really pray that people are looking after her, and and she's enjoying her life. I do really care about her. So they started with I Only Said, which is like a traditional thing. That was great. You could hear the sort of white noise that Kevin Shields was using for like the Loveless songs. You could hear the wall of sound he was generating in the rhythm. Although it wasn't, I mean, it was loud, yeah, but it was never unbearable throughout the whole gig. It wasn't like the stories that people come up with. From where I was sat, from my perspective, it was really loud, but it was like, it wasn't to the point where like I had to get the earplugs in. Not even during the You Made Me Realise noise section. It wasn't any louder than when Rides did their Drive Blind noise section at the Roundhouse. It really wasn't any louder than that. I think either people are really exaggerating during the noise section, or maybe it's just they toned it down a bit just because of their age, and also maybe the venue as well. Or it could just be, maybe it's only loud if you're in the standing area, and because I was in the sitting area, it didn't hit me, you know. It wasn't a physical gig like what the guy says on that 100 guitarists thing. He said you physically feel it moving your organs inside you, and but it was never like that throughout the whole gig. So I mean, this place only had one set of line array, one pair of line arrays, which were left and right of the stage, whereas the AO Arena in Manchester, for example, every time I've been there, I'm sure they've got like two sets, so you get the line arrays right next to the stage, but then you got other ones further back for the people in the booths, like all of the sponsor, where all the sponsors sit and stuff like that, the VIP areas. But this place only had one set of line arrays, and so it could be any of those reasons, or it could be all of them combined together. But it wasn't this like breathtaking noise section, really. It wasn't it was, you know, it was just like run of the mill, really. It wasn't this incredible thing, where I was like